Today's talk is about, are you willing to pay the price? You see, a lot of network marketers feel like they work hard, and it's probably true. I mean, they do contact people. They try to contact them every single day. They try to get on the phone, prospect, find other people, and it's not necessarily getting them the results they want, but they are working. Now, there's a difference between working and really paying the price. I did work. I do recall a time where I would be out there just working my business, contacting people. I would also be very busy, organizing my stuff, creating a website, emailing my list, doing all of this stuff. But quite frankly, the times that have been the most productive for me were the times where I would actually be on the phone, calling prospects, talking to them, doing a presentation, and I would hustle every single day, and I would do it for hours and hours and hours. Now you'd think, well, yeah, but I don't work for full time in this business. I didn't either. Like there was a time where I had my traditional business, and sometime I would take a day off, like a day that I could actually normally relax and spend time with my family, but I would take the day off and work on my business, meeting prospects. And I would not schedule like one appointment. I would be booking, 4, 5, 6, 7 appointments. And I would spend the time there, but as soon as I would make a meeting, like do a presentation, I would get referrals. Who do you know that we need to present this to before we tell everybody else in the area? All right, then I would go and meet that other person. And at night, I remember, it took a while before I get used to go to bed late, but I would basically work till 11, 12, sometime 1 o'clock in the morning, even 2 o'clock in the morning. Crazy. I would wake up early in the morning. I would be tired, not wanting to get out of bed because I would be so tired. But I would get out of bed, go to work, go to my job, run my traditional business, and then come back home and work my business. And lunch break, I would be on the phone talking to prospects. And I've done this for quite some time. And nowadays, people look at me and it's like, oh man, he's having a blast, he's traveling, he's enjoying life, works from home, looks like things are easy. Well, they are much more easy, because now I am more productive, I know what I need to do, and I do it well. But I paid the price. And that price is, yes, work hard, get referrals, talk to people, and I would basically be stressed. All right, and I have to tell you, it's true. I would be stressed out if I didn't have prospects to talk to. I would be, okay, who do I talk to? Who's next? Can I go on my list that I emailed before and someone opened my email? Let me call them. I would find every possibility to talk to someone. I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. I would go on Facebook and try to message people. I would see who's, next birthday, and I would wish them happy birthday and then connect with them. I would go on Twitter and see, is there anybody that interacted with one of my posts, or who else? Who do I know? Friends or family that I didn't reach out yet, or someone I reached out to but didn't do a follow-up in a while and connect back with them. Who else? Who's that next person? And I needed to do this every single day and work really like crazy so that I am productive. Now, is it worth it? Absolutely. While you're doing it, you have lots of doubts. Wow, Is this really what I have to do? Am I doing it right? What's happening with me? Why I'm not at that high level? What's going on with me? What's the problem? Is it going to take forever? Nobody's going to be willing to do that. It's never going to duplicate. You have all these ideas that come to mind, all right? And you're always like pushing the limit, and you're always having these doubts and fears, and am I doing it the right way? But when you're working hard and you're really after it because you have to do it, what's the alternative anyway? Like, you're gonna work at your job or your business for the rest of your life and always breaking even and never having anything like free in your life where you can travel, you can do the things you want? Or you're gonna pay the price once and get paid forever? And I paid the price. And it's in those moments of paying the price, working hard. And when I say work hard, I gotta say something. The hardest part was to fight my own mind, my own mindset that was telling me, like, you're working too hard, you're not doing it right. Why is it that others are having success and you're not? It's that mindset that I had to fight all the time. That was the hardest part. Okay, all the doubts. But quite frankly, the work, once you get in it, it becomes like an automatic. Like, you do it. You just call someone, get to the next person, get to the next person, and go, present. Use tools to present for you so you leverage your time. And then at some point, you're so busy every single day talking to people, like one-on-one, over the phone or in person, that you don't have time for more. And people on your team are asking you, hey, can you do a 3-way for me? Well, I'm booked. So that's when you start to leverage events. That's when you say, well, let me book an event like once a week. And then that event is at your place or someone in your downline's place, and you present for them. And now you have a little group. You could have 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people there, but you leverage your time because now instead of talking to just one, you talk to many. How about a webinar? Same thing. It leverages your time. But through those webinars, you don't just wait once a week doing your webinar or your live presentation. You still do your one-on-ones. You still call prospects. You still reach out to people. But because you're doing that plus your event where you're leveraging your time, now you may have to do 2 a week. And now finally, here's what happens. Someone on your team step up and does the same thing. I found that the best way to duplicate and create results on your team is by you showing up the example. Don't wait for your team to show the example. Don't try to say, oh, I'm going to train more of my team. They got to duplicate. Like, if at least one other person could do what I do. Don't think like that. Just go and do it yourself. You do it yourself. Don't question why is it everybody is not doing what I'm doing. Like, they could get the same results. Doesn't matter. Just keep doing it. You keep doing it. You keep showing up to the job and do it. And here's what's going to happen. Those leaders will show up. They're going to see your work ethic. They're going to see your grinding day in, day out. And then the money starts to come in. And then some of your people start to replicate. Some of your people do half of what you're doing. And then suddenly one does more or as much as you. And that's when you have your breakthrough. And when you have your breakthrough, what do you think happens? Well, now your income grows, and now you're more comfortable, and now you slack off. And when you slack off, then your income stagnates. And you wonder what's going on. And now you go back to that questioning. And how can I create more duplication? How do I get my team to do something? And it's just about you showing up and doing it again so that you have your next breakthrough. That's it. It's pretty simple. And then you're going to hear people think, how come you're so successful? How come you're having all this success? Well, it's because you pay the price. And you know what? Once you pay the price and you reap the reward, you realize the price was not that high for the rewards you're getting. And they are compounding, like they're growing, and they're residual as opposed to linear type of results. So they're just like coming in day out. And that's the price that huge leaders in network marketing are willing to pay and get tremendous reward because not everybody is willing to do this. And then you become that person. You become that mystic person that they achieve something that's so in high value, and you're creating that personality or that attraction, and people are wondering, like, how in the world did they do this? It's just paying the price. So are you willing to pay the price? Are you going to pay it? And are you going to pay it consistently until you get there? Until you reach what you want? That's the question. StefanPage.com. Head over there. Get all the trainings and tips to help you build your business. See you in the next video.